Hey guys, it's Tim Windsor. Just want to do a quick mini nitty-gritty. If you're watching the YouTube channel, I'm just sitting at the picnic table. We're out in our RV again, just enjoying the summer. It's been a great year, just getting out and getting around. And I've been writing some content for a client recently, and we've been talking about taking people through some very difficult and challenging ideas that they're really wrestling with. And so we've been talking about this idea of the difference between a contradiction and a paradox. And so I just want to speak to you about that today, because for us to hold tension in truth, for us to hold tension in an argument, for us to understand the complexity of many things in life, we have to stop seeing things as contradictions. We have to choose to see them as paradox or paradoxical truth. Now, when you think of a contradiction it literally is a fact of something being completely opposite to another, very different, and therefore at odds with each other, and more than likely one is right and one is wrong. And a paradox, the difference for me when I think of a paradox is a statement that might seem contradictory on the surface, but once you get underneath it, you might actually find that there is truth on both sides of that. And if you think about like a tug-of-war, if you think about a rope, and by the way, there's going to be a truck going by me, so you might have a little bit of trouble hearing me right now, so I'll let it go by me in the campsite here. If you think about a tug-of-war and pulling on both sides of that, it's the only way we can maintain the middle. It's the tension as we pull on ideas. So do me a favor, maybe you're wrestling some kind of complex challenge or problem in your business right now. Maybe you're contemplating or you're wrestling some kind of complex challenge in your personal life, in your family, with your partner, with your kids, and you're polarizing. You're finding that you're on one side or the other and you can't find the middle. Again, maybe you need to challenge yourself. Am I seeing these two things as contradictory in nature? Therefore, I have to, one is right and one is wrong. And of course, we want to be right. Or can we see these as paradoxical? Can they both be true? And can we find ourselves floating in the middle and being pulled by the tension across the arguments on the debate floor? Maybe we need to debate both sides of this with ourselves. Sometimes, again, if you think about debating teams, one debates one side and the other debates the other side. But maybe you need to see yourself in this particular challenge you're wrestling as a debater charged with debating both sides of this issue, both sides of this problem, both sides of the complex challenges that you're wrestling with your kids or with your partner or in your business or with a colleague or with a team member. Because if we always polarize around this is contradictory, we'll have to choose one side or the other. But if we live life within the paradox, the paradoxical nature, where truth more than likely resides. In fact, the Greeks said, interestingly enough, they said that the truth lies in the middle. And maybe that's really what we need to challenge ourselves with. So again, think about this. Don't be contradiction focused. Be paradox focused and live in the power of the paradox and pull hard enough on these issues or problems so that you can find the middle. Have an excellent day. Thanks for joining me. And if you haven't, get out in nature. Just look at the nature behind me. Look at these trees. Get out in nature, breathe some fresh air, and enjoy yourself. Cheers. Have a great day.